This will be just a very, very short walk, like a block. My cell phone's running out of juice. I'm running out of energy. It's been raining all day. It's been windy. But I just love this view here in the City of London. So the City of London is a city within the City of London. It's raining, so the lens is going to get a little foggy. It'll get windy, so this will be really fast. But as we get toward twilight here, and it's 3:34 p.m. here in the City of London, the city within a city. And I came around this corner and I just thought, this is really cool. You've got such a mix of architecture. You've got the old historic architecture going back centuries. And then this new amazing architecture mixed in. And for me, it works. It absolutely works. Now, I've also discovered another potential completionist journey that may be a problem. You see this sign says the Ward of Langbourne. I'm going to cross over carefully. I didn't know there were wards in the City of London, and so now I may need to collect these ward signs. We'll see how many. I got one in Downgate Hill. I got that one today. And then I got this one and a few more. But this is just going to be a super... Hey there! Hello, Zohe Kaban. This will be a super short stream. So I am on... What am I on? This is Moorgate. This street is Moorgate. This is in the City of London, which is the city within the City of London. I'm a few blocks down from the Royal Exchange and the Bank of England, which are amazing. But this is the view. I mean, check out the new architecture mixed with centuries old architecture. I'm in London. Hello, Rohit. Hi, Tamil. And we're just going to take a really quick look at the mix of architecture across the centuries just down this one street. Oh no, it's Grace Church Street. Sorry, this is not Moorgate Street. This is Grace Church Street. It is mesmerizing. That and the combination of, it's twilight here. So the beautiful golden light from inside the buildings just looks amazing. But check these out. I mean, what interesting art. I don't know if you can see the one sort of on the left, the tall building on the left. It's kind of these geometric, these squares and rectangles stacked on top of each other. It's hard to see from here. I'll have to come back for a different view. And then this building here, now, honestly, I forget what it's called today. This is the building that curves. We'll get a really good shot of it. This tall one here is the building that curved, focused the sunlight, and melted a car. True story. I think they call it the cell phone building or something like that. Oh, Zohe, very nice to meet you. That's fantastic. Hi, Ravi Chandran. Nice to meet you. Hello, Great White Charlie. Put my phone away in London. No, I'm super careful, but thank you very much for reminding me. So let's walk down here. So we are on Grace Church Street or Road? Street. Grace Church Street. And I just wanted to do a really fast stream just to take in the view of the old architecture mixed with the new. And yeah, put my phone away and always cross at the light. And I don't have my gimbal with me, so I am sorry for a bumpy stream. I didn't expect to live stream today, but I did just want to capture these views. which is pretty cool. And then down here, that great big tall monument is called, guess what? The Monument. 1666. Hope I'm not getting that wrong. And so you've got brand new commercial buildings and all kinds of modern, contemporary, avant-garde structures nestled in with and also helping to preserve some of this ancient, absolutely ancient architecture here in London. Hi, Rory Tater, nice to see you. Ask the nearest bloke if he can tell you where Harry Potter lives. Well, depends on when. I mean, he lives at Hogwarts when he's in school. And he lives, I think, in Surrey when he's with the Dursleys, right? Number 12 Grimmauld Place sometimes. With the Weasleys sometimes, right? Thank you, Zoe. Very nice to see you. Hello, I-Marie. Oh, that is really kind of you. I hope I'm saying your name correctly, I-Marie. Thank you. I'm having a little vacation in London. I do architectural walks normally around Washington, D.C. Oh, not I, A-Marie. A-Marie. Thank you so much, A-Marie. I do architectural walks around Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Philadelphia, mostly the East Coast of the United States. But I'm on vacation in London, and so I'm doing a few walks here. Thank you so much. Abe, great to see you, Abe. Keep pushing, keep grinding, keep a positive mindset, and never lose focus on your goals. Let no one stop you, not even haters. Just know I've been there and got your back. A-Marie, you are awesome. So everyone in chat, please, please do subscribe to A-Marie, and I will do that as well. Zoheb, I'm a historian. I've never studied architecture. And actually the area of history I'm interested in is battlefield geography. But his historic architecture is like my fun hobby. So when I'm on vacation, I'm looking at the historic architecture. And I don't even have my microphone. I don't even have my gimbal today. I didn't expect to do a little live walk, but this was just so beautiful. Old architecture and new architecture. Heading toward the Monument in the city of London. Check out Harrods. Oh gosh, no, that's too many crowds for me. Thank you, Mr. Mouth. I do appreciate it. Oh, I'm not a technical no, I'm technical about battlefield geography, very, but not, I try to be careful about architecture because I'm not an expert. I just adore beautiful architecture. I like to see a mix of architectural styles, and I'm very fortunate to live and work in and around Washington, D.C. So there's so much to see there. But I'm in London now, and there's so much to see here. London does Christmas so well. Look, this is live, Ada. This is live. London does Christmas so well. Check that out. I love how the restaurants and bars decorate. It just looks fantastic. This is the Folly. So check out the Folly. We'll work our way down a block and we'll get a better look at the monument. I do love Christmas in London. I so appreciate the effort to decorate. You know, everything is very joyful, very warm and cozy in so many of the restaurants and shops. I have not been to Turkey. This is London. This is the business district. This is the city of London in the city of London. But check this out, right? Look at this. Built in the, could be late 1700s, could be earlier. It's a Starbucks at the bottom, but the building has been preserved, which is quite nice. And there is the monument there. Now, I do know a little bit about history and the Great Fire of London. Not an expert. But when you walk through London, the streets are not in one of those, beautiful grid plans. The streets kind of twist and turn and go all over the place. And after the fire, there was an opportunity to kind of replan all those streets. But they didn't. They decided no grid. The streets are wibbly wobbly. But that is the charm. Absolute charm. So sorry for the bumpiness here. I did not plan. There's a post box. And this is going to be, George the 6th. GRVI, George the 6th. And now we'll get a better look up Grace Church Street, looking north. Some of the other old and new architecture all around this area. And that building we looked at, King William House. It's got a weather vane on top. Pretty cool. I hope everybody's having a great day. It is 3:46 p.m. here. Getting dark. Is it cold? Today's the coldest day. So I do have my gloves on today. And a scarf today. And it's been raining all day. Snowing? No, not that cold. Oh, there's another Itsu. I wish we had Itsu sushi in the United States. I really do. They're so fresh. So good. If you're in London, I highly recommend Itsu sushi. So there is the monument. Visible from a lot of places in this part of London. Let's go read the plaque. Oh goodness, and we've got another one. This is the ward of Candlewick. Okay, I didn't know about these ward signs. Hey, AWOL, nice to see you. All right, this might be another completist problem for me. Because now I'm going to want to collect all the ward signs like I'm trying to collect all the borough signs right now. So the monument was built in consultation with Sir Christopher Wren between 1671 and 1677. Holy moly. It was to commemorate the Great Fire of London, which burned from the 2nd to the 5th of September, devastating 2/3 of the city. That is amazing. Built more than 350 years ago. Pretty cool. And in this part of the city, You can walk from brand new commercial construction to buildings built centuries ago, like the 1600s or 1500s. I passed one earlier that said, a commercial operation has been on this site since 1472. Just, it's hard to fathom. Now, I think if we're coming up to a bridge, we're going to have to cross the bridge. And then I'm going to beg your forgiveness for a really bumpy walk. Yep, there's a bridge. So I'm also on a completist journey to walk across all the bridges. Not all of them on this trip, but all of them during a trip. Yes, this is London. And so this bridge is, and yeah, it's getting foggy too, raining, foggy. All of it. Right. Honestly, don't know which bridge this is, but I haven't walked across it yet, so we're going to walk across it now. Hopefully there'll be a directory. Abe, which bridge is this next to the monument? Is this London Bridge? I always feel really stupid. I don't know the names of all these bridges. I'm going to cross them all. I've already done Westminster Bridge, Jubilee Bridge, Waterloo Bridge. I've done those. So we're doing this one now, whatever it is. And I apologize for the bumpy ride here. The wind, the wind is definitely catching hold of the camera. Also apologize for the audio. Is this London Bridge? Because I walked from London Station over here, London Bridge Station, over to here. I think this is London Bridge. We're losing the sun. The rain's getting heavier. Yeah, this is London Bridge. Okay, I'm walking across London Bridge. So this is my fourth bridge on foot and 2 bridges on train that I have crossed on this journey. I'm so sorry for the wind. No microphone, no gimbal. Oh, look, another ward sign. Oh gosh, now I'm gonna have to find a list and find out how many wards there are. This is the ward of Bridge. Ooh, the Thames looks cold and rough today. But you know what? The beautiful Tower Bridge always looks beautiful. Wow. Yeah, this is London Bridge. That's Tower Bridge.
Oh, that's Tower.
This is London Bridge. At least the sign that I just passed said this is London Bridge. And the HMS Belfast, whose guns are aimed at a service station somewhere in England. That's what I learned on QI, that if the HMS Belfast fired its guns, it would hit a motorway service station. Yes, that London Bridge is in Arizona. It is. But this nondescript bridge here is the London Bridge in London, or should I say the current London Bridge. Oh, it looks like City Hall is having some renovations. So they're scaffolding over City Hall. Really hard to see just behind that little Christmas tree. There's Tower Bridge. Let's see if we can see the Tower of London when we cross over. That's the Shard, by the way, if you don't know. Keg 73, yes. The early seasons, definitely with Stephen Fry. I think like up to F or G were the best. And then it started really going downhill. When they started really shifting out some of the old standard panelists for new comics, it really got bad. You got to be intelligent to be on that show. I'm just saying. And there are some people who couldn't hang. And for those who aren't from the UK or haven't found QI otherwise, check it out. You can find it on YouTube, but search for QIXL and look for seasons like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Don't go to the new seasons. Oh, Manilow, wait, ticket for what? Ticket for what? Ticket for what? Oh, to get it. Oh, okay. To the, would that be the Imperial War Museum? That's a great trip too. I was in Greenwich today. There's one of the Uber boat ferries, the Thames Clipper Uber boat. I was in Greenwich today in the pouring rain. So for those of you who go to Greenwich and you take the Maze Hill, if you get out at Maze Hill, it's a steep walk. And I was watching an older lady really struggle up the hill. So I think they should tell people what a steep walk it is. It can be rough for older people or people with disabilities in some way. But it was a fantastic trip, even though it was pouring down and cold, because in the Queen's House at Greenwich, a fantastic art exhibit indoors. So it was a very nice trip indoors. Okay, you can just see the Tower of London there. You can just see, and then you can see Canary Wharf down there. Now we've been looking at this side and ignoring the other side. We will come back across the bridge on the other side so we can take a look at the other. I hope the lens isn't too bad. Oh, there are people there with like on the outside of that boat. That's crazy. That is crazy. Although if it were my first time here in London, I probably would do that. Oh, you know what? I didn't do the Maritime Museum because I didn't have that much time. But I did the observatory. And of course, I stood on the Prime Meridian. And I am so sorry this camera's just jiggling here. I invested in a really nice gimbal, and I didn't haul it with me today because I didn't think I would do a live stream today because the weather's so awful. But the lights are beautiful. Now, if I were to continue, this is London Bridge, so there would be London Bridge Station on the left, Borough Market, awesome place to go. The foot tunnel, I was going to add that to my list. What is it, the Deptford Tunnel? Forget what I was going to add that to my list, but I thought, if I start to add like tunnels and other crossings of the Thames, that might be a lifetime of trying to complete every crossing of the Thames. So I think I have like 31 bridges. I've done 4. Check out that skyline. That's a really nice view. Is it windy? Yes. Yes. Terribly windy and rainy. I'm surprised you can even see anything I'm looking at right now because it's rainy and misty. And I'm surprised that 105 people are with me right now, although I'm going to lose the signal. So stay with me. If you lose me, I'll just say thank you for joining me because all of a sudden I've lost all the bars. But what I'm going to, if you're still with me, is go back across the Thames on the other side. So we'll get a look at St. Paul's and everything on the other side there. So I'm going to walk fast and bouncy to get to the crosswalk and then come back up. This is number 2 London Bridge, built in 1850. And here's one of those dragons that mark the boundaries of the city of London. So we'll have to take a look. So beyond this dragon, is it not the city? I think this is one of them, right? And it says London Bridge. London Bridge. Yep. So this dragon marks a boundary to the city of London. So I think we're in Southwark. I know I'm saying that wrong. Is it Suffolk? You're supposed to say Suffolk, but it's Southwark. This is London Bridge Station. Whoa. And that's the Shard. That's the Shard, the tallest building in the UK, is it? Tallest building in the UK? All right. Let me find the place to cross over and we'll go back across the bridge. Suffolk? Okay, I'll try to say it that way, Stephen. Thank you for the translation. But yeah, just from here would be a short walk to Borough Market, which is a blast. So whoever asked me if it's windy, I can't believe you can't hear it. And I do apologize for the audio. It's really annoying. It's very windy. The train goes over there. The Thames Link train. And then the underground is, guess what? Underground at that station. Oh, there's a Pizza Express. I like a good Pizza Express. All these little side streets here. The London Grind. London Piccadilly Station. Yeah, pick that area like Piccadilly, Covent Garden, Leicester Square. Those stations get so crushed with people. It's really, it's a little scary. Try to avoid those best I can. All right, now we'll head north across London Bridge. So we'll do it twice. A bridge so nice, we'll go there twice. But we will get a different view. There's St. Paul's. Let's get a little closer. Oh, thank you. Pete Mitchell, Top Gun. Yeah, please. Thank you for the good thoughts. I appreciate it. I don't intend to. I've never had a problem here, but you never know. So thank you. So I'm crossing the Thames going north now. And I don't know which bridge that is. Not sure. Got to learn all the names of the bridges. I know. If I'm going to cross them all, I should learn all their names. I have a list. I have lots of lists. Now I have to make a list of all the wards. If I go home and Google, like, how many London wards are there? Oh gosh, if it's like hundreds. I don't think that one's Blackfriars. I think Blackfriars is another one down. This one looks like just a train bridge. I could be wrong. I thought Blackfriars was the one close to the Globe. You can just see St. Paul's peeking out. And then we will definitely do the Millennium Bridge for that iconic view of St. Paul's. Although we'll have to see. I may have to prioritize all the bridges that I've never crossed before, because I have crossed the Millennium Bridge a bunch of times. So we're gonna have to plan this out. Oh, okay, this one, this train bridge, or I like how the bridges are lit from underneath. I really like that. I also like how your office buildings tend to have so many lights on. Now, you may say, well, that's because people are working. In a lot of parts of the United States, the lights go out in the area where there's not someone immediately working. Like, it's all censored to save energy. And that means buildings don't look so nice at night because all the lights are out. There'll be one little light where one person is working at a desk, like the whole floor won't be lit. I know in my office, if you're there late at night and you start walking, like, all the lights light up as you walk. If anyone remembers Get Smart, this old 1960s, 70s television show that was on reruns for a long time in America, Maxwell Smart walked down the hall and the lights lit up as he walked down the hall. That's how a lot of American office buildings are now, to save energy. But I would rather see this. I would rather see beautiful lit architecture at night. One more look back at Tower Bridge. One more look up at the Shard. All the colors going on the Shard. Oh, I didn't notice that before. That's pretty cool. It was just red before. Now it's all kinds of colors. That's quite beautiful. It is 4:06 p.m. and I'm gonna head back to my hotel and warm up. It's been a cold and rainy day, but a beautiful day in London. And I want to thank everyone for joining me on this little itty bitty live stream, completely unplanned, just to take a look at some beautiful evening architecture here in the rain in London. Everyone have a fantastic day or evening wherever you are. Take care.
Hi, guys.